I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but it's by AugustTheDuck. He posted this video, Cooking with Jack is doxing me. And it was posted just about 6 hours ago now. And if you don't know who Cooking with Jack is like me, then it looks like this guy does cooking, obviously. And like reviews of equipment used for cooking and all kinds of different things like that. And apparently these two YouTubers have a beef together. I don't know exactly what it is. I think that August the Duck exposed them for something, but we'll get into that more in the actual video.
Guys, a bit of a more serious video today, not going to be a goofy intro like you might usually expect. Today, I woke up to an email, or really a call about an email from my sister, saying that she had received an email from somebody affiliated with the Cooking with Jack show threatening to dox her and me if I did not delete my recent video calling out Jack Scalfani, aka Cooking with Jack, for being a massive piece of shit child abuser and advocate for genocide. I'm not joking, title is not clickbait. I'll throw up a few screenshots of the email on screen.
So it looks like, I'm sorry to have to do this. It's sad seeing beautiful women be race mixers. Don't be one of them. What? Be proud of your race. About 1 month till I release this. Tell August to delete his recent video on Cooking with Jack immediately, or I will release this info within 48 hours of sending this email. August Burton Bruce. That is super weird to be saying stuff like that. It looks like he's referring to this video right here that he made about 3 days ago.
We did a great job parenting. We didn't do the best job, but we did the best we could at the time. There were 2 times, once he put his hand on me and I took him to the ground and I was going to kill him. I was choking him out.
Well, guys, everybody's got to watch their heroes die at some point, right? Today, we're going to be talking about some things that are going to change your opinion about somebody who has become quite near and dear to this channel. I'm sorry to do this to you. Cooking with Jack, aka Jack Scalfani, aka the king of raw chicken, is somebody that we are very, very familiar with on this channel. Or, at least that's what I thought. Recently, I have learned a couple of things about Jack Scalfani that have permanently changed my opinion on him forever, and to make me feel kind of silly for ever feeling bad for him. Now, if you're unaware, Jack Scalfani is a joke of a cook here on YouTube. He is somebody that I have become quite familiar with over the years. Now, while he's always striked me as a bit of an unsavory person, I thought that was really all it was, just a guy who's kind of a douche, but doesn't really mean anything by it. Over the last few months, however, I have learned that that is
I've never seen Cooking with Jack before. So I'm learning about this all with you guys. I have no idea what his content consisted of, but I guess, now we know.
not really the case. Now look, this video was going to be a bit of a yap session, but I really feel like I need to set the scene here because the stuff we're going to be talking about is pretty serious. I figured it was just one of those things where a micro celebrity gets some sort of like hate circle around them, and they were just spamming people trying to make Jack look bad. That was honestly my first thought, and I just ignored it because it was always the same video. I had basically memorized the link at that point, and I thought they were just DMing me because I am a relatively large creator, I guess, who talked about Jack a lot, and that's basically all I thought about it. But then about a week ago, I got a DM saying, dude, Cooking with Jack admitted to trying to kill his son with a YouTube video linked underneath it. This was not cryptic, this was not a wall of text. It got my attention, so I looked at the video. Now I'm saying this because people in the comments are probably gonna say, dude, I was trying to tell you about this for like a year, and yeah, you probably were, but I probably thought that you were trying to steal my social security numbers, so sorry. But I watched this video, and my god, guys, those people were
Really, this is the key part here. We did a great job parenting. We didn't do the best job, but we did the best we could at the time. The other side, who she's a totally sweet person, but was not strict at all. He had carte blanche. So every weekend it was carte blanche, and every Monday or Tuesday we were hammering our kid to get him back into shape.
Right.
By the time Wednesday, Thursday rolls around, he's finally our child again. Friday comes, she picks him up, and he'll admit to you, it destroyed him.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's hard to find a lot of information about this because, believe it or not, Jack Scalfani's life is not exactly something that most people are keeping record of.
Like, when you're a kid.
It was rough, and he starts, because he couldn't handle it. I was Mr. Strict Parent, and she just didn't do anything, and it just messed him up, and so he starts having rage issues. So we had to deal with that, and as he got into his teen years, he had a great home life. He had everything his heart desired. He never went without.
Okay, so I want you to really, really remember that this guy said his son had a good home life, great home life even. Okay.
That I was the reason he started smoking pot. I encouraged him. I found the place, and I got my son hooked on drugs. It escalated, and he started cursing at Tammy and me, and having rage issues. And
okay, so this is Jack's story up until this point.
Now you can already tell they didn't have the best home life at all. And obviously he caused his son to have a lot of mental problems, a lot of anger issues, stuff like that. We're going to get into how he tried to kill his son allegedly a few times.
2 times. Once he put his hand on me, and it wasn't like he pushed me, but it was in an aggressive way. And I took him down to the ground. I threw him down to the ground. And then the second time, he put his hands on Tammy, pushed her up against the door, and I took him to the ground, and I was going to kill him. I was choking him out, and I hadn't fought since school. The only time you stop fighting in school is the principal's coming. But this was the moment I was choking him and screaming in his ears, "You don't ever touch a woman. You don't ever touch a woman." At the top of my voice, I was choking him so hard, his nose started to bleed.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know when to stop. And his friend was in the room and stepped over us. I don't remember him leaving. But the interesting thing was, Garrett never fought me, never pushed back, never tried to hurt me or hit me. He completely submitted, which, out of respect, love, I don't know, fear, I don't know. I never understood that. So we had some rough times, and that's when we had to let him go at age 16. And say, "You're no longer ever allowed in this house."
Okay, so
As you can see, there's a lot of problems with the family, and he goes over this in his previous video. And so that's what he's kind of following up on in his new video, and also talking about how he's being doxxed. So let's go check that out. And even if he didn't seem mentally deranged enough for you in that video, then I'm sure this email just proves it even more of how much of a delusional loser he is.
obviously gonna blank out a lot of information, but you get the idea. There was also some really weird rhetoric around race mixing involving my sister, which again, I don't really know what my sister has to do with all this. I guess they couldn't find a way to contact me, or they were just too pussy to contact me directly, and I assume that's actually what's happening here. But they sent me and my sister a bunch of addresses and phone numbers, emails, stuff like that. And then the genius who wrote this email to us said that if I don't delete the video, they're going to release all this information on the 22nd of March. And then they directly followed that sentence by saying, if the video is not deleted within 48 hours of the email being sent, everything's going to get released. So if the 7 brain cells of the Scalfani family could come together and give me an actual date to expect all this information to go out, that would be great, but I don't really care if you guys release whatever you think you have, because all it is my email and then the rental properties I own, alongside a couple of places I lived when I went to college. If you're truly that fucking stupid that you think I have my full legal name connected to where I actually live, I'm actually kind of surprised you were able to draft an email. So
First of all, you can't blackmail somebody to delete a video by threatening to dox them. Blackmail, very illegal. Doxing, very illegal. Combine them both, I'm pretty sure it's a felony. I mean, I'm sure he's getting his legal advice from the same place he got his parenting advice. And probably Ruby Rose, that family vlogger. I'm just saying. You'd have to be completely delusional to think an email like that would be a good idea and would work in the first place.
Yeah, I just wanted to let this be known that not only is Mr. Scalfani a child abuser and an advocate for genocide, he's also a doxer, so he's really the perfect trifecta. You've married well, Tammy. Now, on the off chance that this email was not sent by anybody affiliated with the Scalfani family, which I don't really see that being the case, but if it is, then I'm speaking to you directly, the drafter of this email. You are the most pathetic person alive. You're really going to bat this hard for Jack Scalfani that you paid money to buy the white pages on me? Dude, you're a fucking loser. Be better. I believe in you, okay? You can still turn this life around. So in the next couple of days, if you see something on Twitter claiming to be my address and you decide to go show up there, you're probably gonna find a college student or an elderly woman. So, sorry. I'll keep you guys updated if I get any other silly emails, but for now, that's really all I've got for you guys today. See ya. What's up, guys? A bit of a more...
Now, you think people would have learned about this doxing stuff by watching SS Sniper Wolf, SSS Sniper Wolf, the German SS commander anyway, of her doxing that one guy and thinking that she could get away with it. You think people would learn that you can't just dox somebody because you don't like a video that they made about you. That's not how it works. Doxing is illegal, and you're literally putting people in harm's way. And as he's saying, he doesn't even live there, so you're just putting random people in harm's way by doxing them. Super messed up. Complete scumbag loser. Bye.